Hello, Saggies. Oh, how are you all today? I'm well. All right, everyone, 1 second. In like 10 minutes. Hi, Saggies. How are we all doing today? It's a beautiful, beautiful day here in New Hampshire. We're going to go hang out with some friends. So I figured, why not, pop off Saggie's reading really quick before we go out for this glorious, glorious day. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Let's get the formalities out of the way, shall we? This reading is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watchers, ladies in the house. That's what I want to talk to you guys about. That specifically right there. Okay. And any cross watchers who are trying to get into the head of their Sagittarian. As always, guys, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. The messages may or may not be for you today. And if they are, cool. Let me know in the comments down below. If they're not, you can always check out your moon and ascendant sign. I will leave the link for cafeastrology.com in the description box below typically. And as long as you have your accurate birth information, it's really easy to get and to understand. That being said, now I wrote out this thing in the description box before and it erased, so Sagittarius. Spring has sprung, okay? What are we holding on to? What are we holding on to from winter that is cycled out, that should have cycled out, that you're still clinging to? Okay? I feel like there are some of you guys that it could be a love situation. It could be a friendship. Gemini keeps popping up quite a bit in your reading, and that is your opposite, I believe, if I'm correct. And I will, in the description box, literally all I said was ask yourself, what is it that you're holding on to? And one of the first things that popped out was the Queen of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. So let's see what's going on for my Saggies. This is an intuitive read this month. I'm not doing any specific past, present, future spread. And this has already popped out for you guys. Five of Pentacles. Okay. I'm doing an 8 to 10 card spread and just kind of going with the flow from there, seeing where it takes us. It's been working out pretty well so far, Saggy. And then we will take a couple pulls out of the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck. Excuse me. I'm a little was that really in the reverse? Interesting. You know what? I'm going to honor that, the world in reverse. Depending on how the rest of the reading goes, and it could just be a warning that holding on to something too tightly may not, close out a cycle as it should be. Whoa, again with that. You guys, you're headed towards calmer waters, okay? But I think you're a little nervous that you don't know where you're going, Sagittarius. You guys like Virgo, you guys like to have a plan, okay? Maybe what you're holding on to is the, am I glitching? Am I glitching? Okay. Maybe what you're holding on to, Sagittarius, is, the familiar. You're holding on to the familiar. You're holding on to, what is, see, I told you Gemini has something to do with your reading. You're holding on to something that you know it to be solid and something that is a constant in your life, Gemini. Sagittarius. Now, it doesn't mean you have to be involved with a Gemini. It does keep popping out. Here's Page of Wands jumping out. It just keeps showing the Lovers specifically keeps popping up. So we have 4 more cards, please. This is a lot of, you know, Saggy, I feel like you guys are holding yourselves back right now. No offense. You know, again, the King of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. Don't be afraid to be alone. Don't be afraid to, you know, enjoy you know, the things that you've worked hard for and the things that you know, materially speaking, and, you know, materially and emotionally speaking. Don't be afraid to, you know, enjoy the spoils that you have worked so hard for, Sagittarius. 5 of Swords. Before I turned on the camera, it was a lot of 8 of Swords, 3 of Swords. I just saw 3 on the bottom of the deck. You have 2 aces here, so this definitely could be about a partnership. You have 2 aces here, the Lovers. The World in reverse. The 9 of Cups, which is an interesting mix to throw. Whoa, excuse me, I'm sorry. I was saying an interesting mix to throw in with all of those cards. Because you have the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords also. So maybe I may clarify, but you do have the Ace of Cups as one of your aces. Okay, now let's do my bookends here. That's what I've been calling them. Okay, 2 more cards for Saggy, please. There's 1. Page of Cups. All right, is that 2 pages now? 2 pages. I forget what that means. Two aces denotes an important partnership. I know that. 2 pages. I might have to cheat and sneak 2 pages in the upper. Oh, these 2 pages came for Scorpio too, I believe. The page of, because I was seeing it as passion and new beginnings and love and work and creativity. Just in general, like a new start. Yes, this was for your zodiac neighbor, Scorpio. And there it is. This reading would not have been complete without the 4 of Pentacles coming out and being in the reading itself. Okay, Saggy. The bottom of the deck energy, oh, interesting, is the moon. And right under the moon is the High Priestess. So what I was just talking to you guys about, and the 9 of Swords, okay? Those are the bottom 3 cards of the deck. So what I was just talking to you guys about what are you holding on to too tightly right now? What are you clinging to? I feel like you are very nervous about the unknown. You're nervous about embarking on a new chapter, Sagittarius. You're nervous about, you know, maybe not having all the answers. It's literally keeping you up at night, and it's keeping you in this like energy of, I need to cling to everything that I know to be true and to be, you know, safe, to be comfortable. But Sagittarius, like, just because the moon represents the unknown doesn't mean it's all bad. The moon, you can use the light of the moon actually to illuminate your path. And this could actually, these 2 cards together can be actually a very influential, a very powerful combination. Pay attention to your dreams right now, Sagittarius. Got me joking like that. Pay attention to your dreams right now, Sagittarius, okay? Do not let them keep you up at night. Do not let the unknown, you know, get you all turned around, okay? So I'm going to look really quick and see what 2 pages stand for. Okay, I really see what the French door. The French toast. I'm not going to put this. Is this going to be any better? Sorry, Sag. I can't stand when a video lags like that. I'm sorry. Alright, 2 pages. What do we got? 2 pages. Wow, 10 minutes already. Holy shit, you guys. Okay. So if they're both upright, which they are, friendship, rivalry, if one of the cards is reversed. So, here is your spread. Saggy Wedgies. It looks pretty copacetic, okay? Looks pretty good. But there's that underlying nervousness, that underlying almost desperation to hold on to what it is that you know and that you've always known, okay? Alright, and as I said, this is an intuitive read, so we're going intuitive with it. So give me 1 second, guys. Okay.
Nana.
It's live. So there was someone in the past, Sagittarius, that or there could have been 2 someones. You know, this could be you and this could be a water sign. Okay. Alright, please don't right now. Can you wait? Can you wait? There was someone in the past, Sagittarius, or in the current moment, that has made you feel left out in the cold, that has made you feel like you are constantly fighting for their love, for their attention, for their respect. The Five of Swords is all about defeat. It's all about upheaval, loss. It's all about a feeling of, you know, like, why am I in this in the first place?
Mama. Make sure you find the shark. Make sure you find the shark using a wrapper as a blanket with a seat.
Make sure you do that, Sag. Okay. Can I have 10 more minutes?
Okay.
Okay, Saggies. Intuitive read. In the recent past, you can sit next to me, but I'm reading, okay? In the recent past, you have someone here that is making you feel left out in the cold. You have someone that is making you feel like you have to fight for their love, for their attention, for their respect. Okay, you guys could be dealing with a Gemini, because the lovers kept coming out for you. But you also could be dealing with just a love situation in general. Okay, Gemini is your opposite, I believe, Sagittarius. Now, what we all please don't. Please. Now, what we also have here is we have 2 aces. Now, aces are indicative of a partnership. Now, what we just learned, kids, is that 2 pages in the upright means friendship, correct? This partnership does not just have to be necessarily about love. It could be about work. It could be about a friendship. But I'm feeling like by the way that you got, you know, first of all, by the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like, and by the way that this person has kind of made you feel, Sagittarius, I think it is more than a friendship, okay? And these people rallying around you are genuinely friends because they see what you're going through, okay? But there you are, Saggy. There you are, still holding on tight, holding on fast and steady, and you're still wishing, you're still manifesting, you are still hoping for this situation to enter a phase of bliss and harmony. You know what? I don't say stop wishing, you know, but there comes a time where you're going to realize that this cycle is not closing out in karmic favor. Because
Don't make it all.
please,
Make it.
Alright, please.
Make it.
Ari, please. Because the world in reverse tells us that, you know, your karmic obligations have not been met, and that
Flying on the barn.
Ari, please.
What?
Can you go watch Goosebumps, please? Please. Hi, yes. Sorry about that. Ari, please. I usually don't ask you to stop. Okay. So, Sag. Please, someone just let them come, honey. Okay. Hey, how about you find what the world means for me, upside down?
Um.
Sorry, guys.
Okay.
I apologize. The world in reverse shows that you are ready to move on, but you feel blocked and you do feel like you do not deserve success. It is also shows hanging on to one ambition that eludes you, as you may be clinging to a dream to the exclusion of all else. Ari, Dave, please stop.
Okay. Okay, Mama.
Thank you. Okay, we're back on track. You're going to be good for a few more minutes. And so that reading the world in reverse, guys, that definitely is that's what's going on here. You guys are, you're holding on. You're wishing for this to get off the ground. You're wishing for this to, go in a different direction. But I really feel like Sagittarius that it probably is not going to. This could be a business partnership, but with the Ace of Cups here and the Ace of Pentacles, you're thinking maybe if you move to a new location, it'll be different, but you'll be moving with the same people, or same person. So my advice to you, Sagittarius, is to, kind of know that all is not lost and that, I don't know, know that all is not lost and that you can count your blessings if you leave at the right time. All right, I'm going to have to go in the other room. Okay, excuse me. No, I do. Okay, sorry about that. So my best advice to you is Sagittarius to, I know this is hard, and it's not advice that I would take very easily to, but with the moon at the bottom of the deck and the High Priestess, pay attention to your gut. I know your gut is telling you to fight for this. I know your gut is telling you to cling on to this with all that you have, but you're just going to keep going around and around and around until something changes and you're able to end this cycle. Okay, you are holding on to this fantasy or to this situation, and not paying attention to the glaringly obvious signs that maybe it's not even you that's holding on. Maybe this person is possessive. Maybe they're controlling. Maybe they're combative. This could represent you being all hopeful over here and shit. Maybe he's a player. Okay, but don't give up because you have love and a new beginning here in your reading, in your spread, Sag. Okay, spring may be a little bit of a difficult time for you because if you've been in this relationship for a long time, like I feel like some of you guys have, it is going to be very new. You're going to feel abandoned, left out in the cold, a test of resources, a test of, financially speaking, emotionally speaking. But Saggies, the only way to get this world to, go upright is to walk away for a little bit, I want to say to you. And you know what? Maybe, just maybe, that person does come back to you and they do change their tune. You know what I mean? But as it sits right now, I feel like you guys have been putting in a lot of work. Three of Pentacles kept coming through in your pre-shuffle too. And, you guys are the only ones putting in the work. Okay. I'm going to pull two Okay, 2 cards for you guys from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck. What else can help guide my Saggies and their new 111, woo! Their new direction in life. What do you have for my Saggies to help them through this April? For those that message may be resonating, instinct. This is a beautiful card, instinct. You guys already know what needs to be done, okay? It's don't quit before the miracle. This card is why this deck is in existence. Okay? Don't give up before the miracle, Sagittarius. I feel like that was a little too quick, but we're gonna go with it. That is your crown, your sacral chakra. Perseverance is the carrot colored cloak. This is the reason that this deck came into existence, because the writer was hearing all those fables, and this is the card that she pulled out when she was giving her friend advice. In the general meanings, don't give up before the miracle. Don't throw in the towel just because times are looking tough, okay? But we're going to read instincts first. I still don't have these memorized. I apologize, guys. I will get there. All right, so instinct. Wolf. Wolf of white light. The guide is inside us. The legend. The wolf climbs in treacherous rocks, his eyes always fixed on the high ground. During the time he prepared to be a guardian, his master trained him to never look back. When we look back, we sap the energy we are to use in the future, his master said. Wolf's defiance in his instinct. Wolf's defiance is his instinct, and he senses danger. Hence, Wolf's journeys on and does not look below for his enemies. He climbs unseen, for only those who seek a spirit guide can see him. The inspiration is, your instinct is finely tuned, so why doubt it? Your journey is guided. That is why the moon and the high priestess was at the bottom of the deck for me to show you. Your instinct is finely tuned. You need to pay attention to that right now. And if you're getting these, red flags about this person, which you may not be, or you're getting a red flag, I want to say, about someone around them, there's a reason. Even if it's not about necessarily them. Okay? Does that make sense? How can I your personal inquiry? How can I master letting go and move on? Do I trust my inner guidance? The keywords are solitary journey, spirit lies on the road ahead, led by spirit, and following your instincts. And the keywords are instinct, guides, and awakening. The meditation is, imagine a waterfall of light washing down from above. The wolf of white light beckons to you. Go. As he guides you, what do you see? Does he talk to you? He may not. Communication takes many forms. Is he friendly? Neutral? Do you have any innate knowledge about him? If he allows it, look into his eyes. Previously unseen sights may be revealed to you now. Oof. So that could be directly related to about this person, situation, whatever have you. I think it's the person that you are inquiring about, that you're dealing with. And I like to read the meditations, even though it does get a little lengthy, because I feel like some people could really benefit from reading them. So, and perseverance, the carrot-colored cloak. Don't quit before the miracle. The legend. Sharon's carrot-colored cloak is a gift from the famous stage actress, and she wears it always as a symbol of her own talent. One day, frustrated by the sacrifices she has made in a long pursuit of success, Sharon throws down the cloak and gives up on her acting career. Great Goddess tries to convince Shannon to put the cloak back on and stay the course, but she doesn't listen. Just around the corner, had she persevered, was great success. The inspiration. When we do our chosen work, we are serving the highest good. If we stop, We upset the universal balance. What you work toward will materialize. You may not see it, but it does lie ahead. The personal inquiry. Can I ignore feelings that would sidetrack me? Will I let go of fear and persevere? The key ideas are breaking through, unseen help at work, feeling taken for granted, overcoming doubts. That all was in your reading. The Five of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the High Priestess. Steadfast, success, and miracles are the keywords. And the final meditation for you, Sagittarius. Imagine yourself walking along a path wrapped in a cloak. You reach a glass wall. Through the glass, you see your goals. Step forward and pass through the glass. Your cloak falls to the ground, staying with your past. Let go. You do not need it anymore. If that does not validate what I've been saying since I turned on the camera, I do not know what does, Saggies. Always, keep in mind that energy is a fluent thing. This could have already happened. This could be something that doesn't resonate with you now, and it could resonate in 4 weeks, what have you, if you, happen to check out the video again. All I can say is best of luck to Sagittarius. We're going to go have some fun. Go out there while it's so warm and sunny out. For those of you that are stopping by the channel for the first time, thank you very much. I'm Nikki from Locks of Love Tarot. And also go check out my girl Shani at Healing Elements Tarot. She is another underdog tarot reader with under 1,000 subscribers, and we're trying to help each other get to that goal because it really puts you on a different platform, not as in making money, just as in getting seen and reaching out to people and connecting with people. And for those of you that have been with me since the beginning, you know that's what I'm about. So namaste, Saggies. Take care and go have fun.
Okay.
Ari.